Christian Harloff, former Collider employee. Can you tell Warner Brothers why you're pissed off right now?
I've been busting my ass being a star
Warner
for 5 years on
feel
the
the
show.
same way about DC
Right.
when things happen. I get it.
And so my thing is too. I've been called shill. I get screamed at. You know. So let me be a fucking shill for this one. Let me go and experience this fucking thing. Maybe I don't even like it. But
What? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fatal J, back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. You're not going to want to go nowhere. You're going to want to watch this video all the way to the end, because Zack Snyder says something on vero that made every single Snyder Cut head around the land heart sink all the way to their toes and made them super sad. And before we get into that, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. Because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. Thank you so much. And also, in the description below, make sure to join that Ninja Patreon. Be a producer of the Fatal J Show. For $1 a month, 12 bucks a year. You can be on the Ninja Patreon. Tell me what to do. Tell me what content you want. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to do it. Or you can step it up and be a $4 tier, or you can be an $8 tier. That's a black belt tier. Thank my Patreon so much and so far for helping out my channel. I've been getting better equipment, better mics, all to you. Thank you so much. Also in the description below, Ninja Blast is almost over with. I literally have 2 more days until this whole thing is kapooey. I want to thank everybody so much for backing and supporting the book. But it's almost over. 2 days left. And you're not going to want to miss that page by page dope art, page by page dope story. No, you don't. So go in the description below. Support an independent creator like your boy Fatal J. And guess what? You'll be okay. Now let's get to some DCEU news. Before we get into Zack Snyder, what he said on vero that pretty much blew everybody's mind. Before we get into that, we had some little leakage out there. Not leakage for me, but some leakage out there with Robert Pattinson's Batman. We saw some leaks of how the Batman will look. I am a fan of this Batmobile, and I'm going to tell you why. This Batmobile, a lot of people saying, oh man, this is like an average Joe could have made this. I think that's a good point. Think about this when it comes to a Batman. If you see a Batmobile the way Batman usually rides around in the Batmobile, it looks too advanced for a rich man to have. Common sense will tell you this is somebody rich with money. This is somebody rich out there that could afford all this. But when you look at this Batmobile right here, you can truly understand in the land. You'll be like, hey, what? Look, man, I don't know who that is. That look like an average Joe like me who cut up and souped up this Challenger right here. And I can rock with him. But let's check this out right here real quick, real fast. It says, the Batman, Robert Pattinson, and Batmobile leaks online. More pics of the Batmobile had leaked online. This is what is cool promo art featuring Robert Pattinson. The images are the Hot Wheels Batmobile vehicle posted on Instagram, where the art for the toy features the Robert Pattinson Batman, the Batmobile, and Gotham City in the background. And as you can see, man, things are looking dope. I love the look. I love the simplicity of it. I love even on the sides when it's on overdrive, you can see fire shooting out of that bad boy. Now, a lot of people in the Snyder Cut movement, they be like, you know what, I'm not going to watch this movie. I'm not going to support this movie. I love Zack Snyder. I'm a Batman fan, and I truly believe Robert Pattinson is going to be one of the dopest Batman that we ever seen. Now, that title right there, that crown, it belongs to Ben Affleck, but I will say this. Robert Pattinson got something in store for us that we never seen. We're going to see the most brutal Batman that we ever witnessed. And people are going to bow down to this movie and say how dope it is. Matt Reeves make dope films. Robert Pattinson, I know y'all want to compare him to the Twilight stuff and saying Twilight, oh, he's going to be a glittery Batman. No, that's not true. That's not true. this Batman here, you're going to feel every punch. You're going to feel his flesh pounding skull into this series. You're not going to want to miss that. Now let's get to some more DCEU news. Now, the big thing out there now with a lot of people with the Snyder Cut movement, and not everybody, but a lot of people are saying we need to cancel HBO Max. We need to get rid of it because now it's known facts that Warner Brothers is not supporting Zack Snyder. They never did promote Zack Snyder's movie during this whole run of promoting the movie. Check out this vero right here. The vero that you're looking at right now. It says by J. Cuba's VLDL. He said, "Thank you, sir, for everything. Warner Brothers did not deserve you at all." Zack Snyder replied a minute after that and said, "Nor want me." Zack Snyder pretty much said in his words that they do not want him. Warner Brothers do not want him. But I want to give you guys a little shred of hope. Warner Brothers did not want Zack Snyder once he left Justice League in 2017. They didn't want him then. Right before the Snyder Cut dropped, they did not want Zack Snyder. And after the Snyder Cut dropped, and it did all these big massive numbers for streaming that are proven that you're looking at right now, the numbers, they still don't want Zack Snyder. And I'm going to tell you why right here. The reason why they don't want Zack Snyder. 2017, when Zack left, they already had a plan to get rid of the DCEU Zack Snyder invented. They had a plan with all these new movies that was going to release. Now, if we bring back the Snyderverse, that's going to mess everything up for Warner Brothers, the plans that they had going. But so what? Freak them. If what works, works, why are you trying to predict what's going to work? You're not sure what's going to work now. If I was a betting man, if I was over there in Warner, I'm going to look at the Zack Snyder Justice League numbers and give people more what they want on a bigger scale, bigger than streaming service. And now people are at a dilemma. People don't know whether to get rid of HBO Max or keep HBO Max. Now, you wondering what the boy Fatal J is thinking on all this. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts. This are my thoughts right here. I'm keeping HBO Max. And the reason why I'm keeping HBO Max is not out of fault of Zack Snyder. I'm a big Zack Snyder fan, as you guys know. But HBO Max is bringing pure heat when it comes to the streaming services, to the point they got Netflix beat, in my opinion, Hulu beat, a Disney Plus beat. HBO Max is bringing the pain and dropping these big $1 million budget films. And you don't have to pay a freaking premium for it like Disney Plus is doing. And that's why I'm rocking with them. Plus their old shows are dope. They got Batman animated series on there. They got all the DC animated films, dope stuff, dope documentaries. And that's why I'm rocking with it. But I advise, and you don't have to go by what I say, I advise for you guys to keep it, because I feel like HBO Max is the only services that's going to rock with the Snyderverse. Just like my boy Lightcast, Matt said, my boy Matt Lightcast from Lightcast said, he said this: HBO Max was the only ones that put up money for the Snyder Cut, not Warner Brothers. They didn't put the money up for that. Warner never was invested for Zack Snyder. So I feel like a company like that invested in Zack Snyder, we should at least, for a year, if you can afford it, rock with HBO Max. But that's just me. You guys let me know in the comments below. Let me know, do you think we should give up? Do you think Zack Snyder words is the nail in the coffin for the Snyderverse? Or do you think the Snyderverse is still coming if the fans still fight? Get back at your boy Fatal J. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, because you know when you hit that notification bell, it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. In the description below, make sure to join that Ninja Patreon so I can bring the pain even harder and heavier. And also in the description below, become a backer of that Ninja Blast comic book. I want to thank y'all so much. And I'm going to rhyme with something that says Ninja Fast. I'm going to rhyme with something similar to Ninja Fast. Can you guess it? 3, 2, 1. Ninja. You just learned that your ninjutsu sensei is hiding a murderous secret from you. What would you do? Enter Ninja Blast, the 32-page Ninja Revenge manga style comic book. Once Ninja Blast lands in your hands, you will understand the awesome, spectacular, page by page comic book goodness still exists. All professional comic book readers and collectors like yourself deserve an incredible comic book experience with action-packed art, a dynamic, well-written story without millions of speech bubbles on one page. The Ninja Blast story consists of the young Shadow Blast ninja Ace, who gets caught up in a family feud between his sensei and his sensei brother, General Ganto of Neo Tokyo. This feud would drag Ace into a secret of his past that he wasn't never prepared for. Ninja Blast is created by me, Fatal J, and your first ninja mission assignment is to become a backer of Ninja Blast today on Indiegogo.
The time for talking is over. It's time to push buttons.